When I first started training, I just wanted a six-pack abs because it looks cool. It is the definition of aesthetics. It is sexy looking, but I was told if you don't have it genetically, you will never have it. Well, that. They also said that abs are made in the kitchen. Well, that too. Oh wait, actually, that's partially correct. This is me around 15% body fat, give or take 2%. And this is me now, around 13 to 14% body fat, give or take 2%. And yes, I'm 20 kg heavier on the second picture/video, but I always carried a lower level of body fat as a kid, yet never had abs.
It was all just a dream.
And this is where people say, it is just genetics. Well, that too. Everything is genetics. Your arms, your legs, your calves. I know you know what I did there. So here is the deal. Everything is made in the gym, and you will have to reduce your body fat in the kitchen by controlled starvation, what others generically call calorie deficit. But before I get to my claim why I say abs are not made in the kitchen, we have to dig into this body fat concept a little bit more. This is true to all the muscles, your biceps, your upper back, your quads, your hamstrings. Your body fat distribution will dictate what muscles will be revealed first as you lower it. For example, women tend to store majority of their body fat under 20% on their legs, arms and glutes. For men, under 20%, it is going to be around the midsection, mainly. There are outliers, but once you see the pattern, you will be able to assess your own body fat percentage based on the muscle that's being revealed. And that is how I know I'm just around 13 to 14% body fat and not lower. And this is how real-life body fat X-ray vision works. Identify the category where the person belongs and then look for clues. What muscles are being revealed? And then you can easily tell the range of body fat percentage based on that. And now comes the training, and you can be under 10% body fat yet have no visible abs because they are underdeveloped. And this is when the so-called experts say just do compounds, squats and deadlifts and they will grow. Yes, they will get some newbie gains like everything else, but they will still be underdeveloped. The same gym bro doesn't say just do rows for your biceps, that's going to be enough. These gym bros rather skip legs entirely, say it is genetics or they had some kind of injury when they were 10 years old, just so they can train arms. So I wonder, why do you believe them? About 5 minutes ago, asking the smartest person in the room, I figured out that abs are muscles and muscles respond to stimulus directed at them. No circuit BS. No time under tension BS. No gimmicky exercises that burn the area, but true progressive overload and training it to failure. Exposing your abs to hypertrophic stimulus will make them bigger. And just for the ladies, it's not going to make them huge. If you are already small, I'm afraid you are not going to turn into Hulk even if you wanted to. My favorite exercise is a simple leg raise on the floor with dumbbell in between my legs. Premise is simple, yet difficult to execute. Rounding my pelvis will push my lower back on the floor and maintaining that the closer I get to the floor with my legs. Since the bottom is where you have the most resistance, it is going to get increasingly harder. And you are wondering why I say scissors and flutters are bad for training your abs when it does the same thing. And you are right, it is going to challenge your hip flexors, but it is going to challenge your abs more since they are furthest from resistance. That's physics. The main difference will be the weight. Scissors and flutters are not going to stimulate your abs, it is just going to burn it, and you will have to stop the exercise because it hurts. But in this case, you're not going to feel a burning pain. You are going to feel like there is no way in hell that you can raise your leg off the floor, let alone get your hip up in the air. At the end of the 5th rep, because you are that close to failure. I do this exercise 2 to 3 times per week. I started with 1 kilogram and worked the way up to 10 kilogram. But I won't lie, holding 10 kilogram in between my feet is hard, so I will have to figure out a new way to attach weight to my foot if I want to progress the weight heavier. But since I can barely manage 5 reps, this is going to be just fine for a couple of months. So just to wrap it up, muscles are built in the gym and body fat is shed in the kitchen. But if you want to see your physique improve, you will have to give 100% for both. It is not 20 to 80%. That's about it from me, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Talk to you soon.